All right, guys, it kind of cut off, but like I was saying before, if you want to get even a better entry, you can scroll down to the 15 minute. So now you see this big zone, right? Here is this big zone that's here. Once it gets into the zone and nowhere less, into the zone, you could have got right here. See, it touched it, right? And you could have took this like, oh, it bounced off of it. Oh, this bounced off it again. That's confirmation. Drop. They go to drop. But that would you probably could have got 50 pips out of that one. Up, it bounced off again. Boom, racked in. So put more pips right there. Nope. I wouldn't have took it because it just didn't get to it, didn't touch it. But I seen this wick and touched it. Up, there go my zone. There, that's for me. Boom, drop. There goes 60 pips right there. 60 pips right there. People would have said, "Oh, where would our stops? Where would our stops be? Stops would be right here on the other side of this zone." So what? I'm risking 225 pips. I'm risking. I'm sorry. I'm risking 22 pips to make 60. All these are like 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. Boom, got in right there. But this one went for 132 pips right there. Boom. So here we go again. And what I want you guys to understand, which I'll make another video starting next week, we're going to talk about market structure. You need to understand how market structure works. I explained to you what market structure is, but I'm going to go into a lot more detail about market structure and how market structure works. See, now we have this big engulfing pattern. See, it looks very big on a 15-minute chart, but if we were to scroll to an hour chart, or even a 4 hour chart, that's where we made our markings at. It wasn't a golfing pattern, but it wasn't that dynamic as everyone tried to make it seem, right? But it dropped, drop, 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 drop. You see this zone right here, right? Here's the zone that we created once before, right? Well, this is a zone we already. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this wrong. This is the same zone we already created. So now look, we only see. Let me zoom in. Only one, two, three candles right here, right? But how do we know? How do we know when a zone is officially passed, or how do we know that a zone um, is okay while we're waiting for the retest? It's okay because when we see a candle close, not a wick. Let me establish that to you again. Not the wick, the candle close of the candle. When this bounced off of this, the zone is not violated. It's not violated. It's violated when this candle closed down here. See, this candle closed in the zone, but it's not violated yet because it didn't go past the zone yet. It's still in there, but the zone is still valid. It's not in one pip or when the candle closes past the zone, like how this did here. Then now this is now going to be our resistance zone. So it's gonna start bouncing off of this. When you see a big engulfing pattern like this, see like right here, this is a little tricky. I would just watch this because look, the candle closed, but it didn't close high enough for us to give a clear confirmation to say, oh, okay, now it's gonna start using this zone as support and bouncing off of it. So uh, that's the template, and what I just explained to you guys is the rules on how to use the template. So let me go over it one more time. RSI, Relative Strength Index. This is lets us know whether the price is going to start coming down, it's going to start going up. and it only works in sideways markets. Sideways markets is also called consolidation. Consolidation. What is consolidation? As you can see here, price just was moved, just bouncing up and down. It didn't drop. It wasn't like this. How this just dropped and it was a downtrend. It was just moving sideways back and forth. And another way to determine what is a sideways market, also known as consolidation, is when the moving averages are like this. They're like kind of close together, not spread out. These moving averages lines are spread out, so you can tell exactly whether this is a down. Tell exactly this is a downtrend. They're spread out. Here we are again. Moving averages are spread out. We're in an uptrend. So those things are there for you. What are fractals? Fractals is created by Bill Williams. And if you look up fractals, they'll say it's for every average of 5 candles. The arrow gets painted. Point blank and simple, the fractals indicate zones that the market bounces off of that you can't see, but it basically helps point it out for you. You see it right here. Like, you need to see this. You see where all these arrows right here? This right here is a zone. This is a zone right here. The reason why this is a zone because prices keep bouncing off of this. And there's a majority of candles bouncing off. This is a 4 hour chart. I guarantee you, if I was to go ahead and look at the hour chart or even the 30-minute chart, this was probably little candles in here that just dropped out of this zone. Drop, drop, drop. So, like I said, we're gonna go see if I can find it. Hope I didn't go back too far. I did go back a little bit too far. Okay, here it is. So look, boom, shot up. It's oversold and overbought, right? It's oversold and overbought. I would have got in right in this zone. Oversold, overbought. 40 pips. Oversold, overbought. It's in the zone. 70 pips. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you guys? It got into the zone. I would have bought it. 70 pips. Are you guys fully understanding what I'm trying to explain to you guys? And so, like I said, where's like, oh, where would the stops be? The stops would be up here. So look, that's 40 pips right there. They're close to 45. We'll say 45, right? Right? 90 pips. 80 pips. 2 to 1. 126 pips. Right there. Right there. So, in a matter of 2 days, or a day and in a matter of a day, you made 126 pips. If that was on one lot, that's $1,200. Again, came into this zone right here, right? You would have got in right here. So we're just gonna mark it from here. There go another 105 pips right there. So at one lot, 100 pips is $1,000. If you were at 2 lots, that's $2,000 right there. Easy. We're not even sweating it, right? Boom. Now go back to the 4 hour time frame, and as you see, that's it. That's all it is. It's just zones. Fractals create the zones. You scroll down to a shorter time frame, maybe an hour. The hour is our execution time frame. I don't like people to go any shorter than that. You can. I'm not saying you can't. You can. But that's when you first have your mental game correct. Like, You're not fearful of the market. You respect the market and you understand, like, okay, hey, I drew my zones correctly. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm waiting for a perfect entry right here. Boom. Other than that, you need to create your zones off the 4 hour and you need to get in on the hour chart. As you get more comfortable with the template, then you'll begin to get in on you can get on the 30-minute time frame or the 15-minute time frame. And, we'll dive into that later on as the course gets there. But that's really all there is to it. There's nothing more, nothing less you need to know about this. Like, and this is where we say risk management comes in. I can even play this off the 15-minute if I really felt to, but I don't do the 15-minute because it's not enough. It's not like I can create the zone. It's not. I don't get enough pibs off the 15-minute. Creating zones off the 15 and then trying to get in, I don't get enough pibs. So look, here's that. Here's that. Another zone right here. This was really like a fake out. Then it came back. But here's a zone right here. You can play that if you want. We'll play this zone, and then you need to scroll to get but you want a better confirmation about what you're doing. You need to scroll to a time frame lower than what's there. So did I lose it? Did I lose it? Did I lose it? I think I lost it. I did lose it. Okay. Oh, well, I'll find it a little later. But like I said, all you're doing is this: going to the 4 hour time frame, looking at the fractals that you see here. You see the little zones right here. Create your zones. Wait for the engulfing pattern to pass our zone, and all we're waiting for now is to scroll down to a smaller time frame, down to the hour. Wait for it to get oversold or overbought while it's in the zone, and watch it drop. That's it. Watch it drop or watch it rise. Plain and simple. There is no other way. There is no other way around it. Um, let's just cover this arrow right there. Let's cover that arrow, right? So look, do you see this? Just to fully understand what you guys are looking at, because I feel like you guys are like, whatever. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So I want you guys to see this clearly. See this? It passed it. Complete passed, right? Then it came back down. Came back down. Like, I don't know, search. Look at that. Boom. You would have got in peak. Peak formation. There go 130 and 136 pips right there. And that could have been a set and forget trade. You would have just put a pending order right there to where now you don't even have to worry about it anymore. Make sure your stop loss is here, right? It hit it and it bounced off. It kept bouncing off of it. And then boom, 100, 142 pips. Boom. That same exact zone that you see right here, right? Let's go ahead, right? The same exact zone. The same exact zone that we created over here. Look, all these candles right here, they're bouncing off of it. It dropped, but it just continued dropping. That same exact zone that you drew right there, it's to continue dropping. Oversold, overbought, as you can see here. Oversold, overbought, clearly right there. Oversold, overbought, and look at this drop. It just dropped. 122 pips here, 173 pips, and continued. It just continued dropping. So there's no reason why people say they can't trade or whatever. If you're not making money, it's because you're not patient, you're greedy, or you're trying to make setups. It's very plain and simple. Market goes up, it goes down, it goes sideways. Make your zones, set pending orders or watch it, and that's it. You have any questions, go to the chat, Telegram chat. Thanks.